Did you know that vitamin D is so important that our bodies produce it naturally when we're exposed to the sun? That's why it's earned the nickname the sunshine vitamin, a name that reminds us of its simplest and most powerful source. But there's so much more you should know about it, much more than just strong bones. Today we're going to go beyond the basics to discover why this vitamin is one of the most crucial for our health, exploring all its secrets and its role in a harmoniously functioning body. Vitamin D is fundamental to our health, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it acts like a true hormone in our body, coordinating hundreds of essential functions. It's an extraordinary nutrient that not only strengthens our bones, but is also a fundamental pillar for a robust immune system and a balanced mood. It's the kind of nutrient that, when at optimal levels, you feel the difference in your vitality, energy, and overall well-being. Let's start with its main benefits. The most well-known function of vitamin D is its role in bone health. It acts as a kind of master key that helps our body absorb calcium, a vital mineral for keeping our bones and teeth strong and healthy. Without enough vitamin D, the calcium consumed through milk, cheese, or green leafy vegetables cannot be efficiently absorbed by the intestine, which can lead to problems such as rickets in children and osteoporosis in adults. Have you ever wondered why doctors recommend it so highly for growing children and the elderly? This is the main reason. It's insurance against bone fragility, but that's not all. Vitamin D also strengthens our defenses, making it an indispensable ally for our immune system. It helps modulate immune responses, which means it helps us fight off colds, flu, and other illnesses. A strong immune system is the best defense we have, and vitamin D plays an essential role in its proper functioning. Furthermore, recent studies suggest that adequate vitamin D levels can improve our mood and reduce the risk of seasonal depression, that feeling of sadness or lack of energy that many people experience in winter when sun exposure is lower. This effect is due to its influence on the production of neurotransmitters such as serotonin, known as the happiness hormone. When it comes to taking it, when should you do it? If you opt for a supplement, the best time to take it is during breakfast or lunch. This is because vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it dissolves in fats. Therefore, it is much better absorbed in the gut when consumed alongside foods containing healthy fats, such as avocado, nuts, olive oil, or salmon. Taking it with a meal maximizes its absorption and ensures your body can make the most of it. But, and this is a crucial point, before starting supplements, it's important to consult a healthcare professional. A doctor or nutritionist can determine if you really need it and at what dosage. Although supplements are an option, did you know you can get vitamin D naturally? The primary and most potent source is exposure to sunlight. The sun's ultraviolet UVB radiation hits our skin and converts a compound into active vitamin D. But the sun isn't the only source. Some foods are naturally rich in this vitamin, although to a lesser extent. These include fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, tuna and cod, egg yolks, mushrooms, especially those exposed to UV light, and fortified foods such as milk, breakfast cereals, and some brands of orange juice. To get the most vitamin D from the sun, you don't need to spend hours in the sun, which can be harmful to your skin. Just 15-20 minutes of moderate sun exposure, preferably in the early morning or late afternoon, is enough for your body to produce a considerable amount. Always remember to protect your skin with sunscreen after this time, especially if you have light skin or if exposure is prolonged. The key is balance. However, not everyone has the same capacity to produce or absorb this vitamin. Some groups of people need to pay special attention to their vitamin D levels. People who live in areas with little sun, who work indoors most of the day, or who have dark skin may need an extra dose. Melanin, the pigment that gives our skin its color, acts as a natural sunscreen, meaning that people with darker skin need more exposure to produce the same amount of vitamin D. Older adults and overweight people may also require an additional dose. As we age, the skin loses its ability to efficiently synthesize vitamin D, and in overweight people, vitamin D can become trapped in fat cells, reducing its availability in the bloodstream. For all these reasons, it's crucial to understand that vitamin D needs are very individual and depend on multiple factors. It's important to mention that both vitamin D deficiency and excess can be detrimental to health. An excess, vitamin D toxicity, is rare, but it can occur with supplementation at very high doses over a prolonged period and can lead to a dangerous buildup of calcium in the blood. Therefore, if you suspect you might have low levels, it's best not to self-medicate. The surest way to know is to perform a simple blood test and follow your doctor's recommendations, who will advise you on the appropriate dosage if needed. Let's delve a little deeper into the lesser-known benefits of vitamin D. Its influence goes beyond bones and the immune system. It extends to mental health and the prevention of chronic diseases. Scientific studies have found a strong correlation between low vitamin D levels and an increased risk of depression, especially in older adults. Vitamin D plays a key role in regulating serotonin, a neurotransmitter that directly affects mood, sleep, and appetite. When our vitamin D levels are low, serotonin production can be impaired, contributing to feelings of sadness, fatigue, and loss of interest in daily activities. This is why sunny days often make us feel better. It's not just a perception, it's a biological response. But the story doesn't end with depression. Vitamin D is also being investigated for its potential role in preventing chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes and certain forms of cancer. It helps regulate insulin secretion and sensitivity, which is vital for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Regarding cancer, vitamin D may influence cell proliferation and cancer cell death, acting as a protective factor. Although research is ongoing, current evidence suggests that maintaining optimal vitamin D levels is a valuable and accessible preventative strategy. Now that you know all the secrets of this powerful vitamin, the next step is action. Taking care of your vitamin D levels is one of the smartest investments you can make in your long-term well-being. It's not just about avoiding deficiency, but optimizing your levels so your body can function at its full potential. Start with these simple steps. Take advantage of the sun safely. Get outdoors for 15 to 20 minutes a day. You don't need to be at the beach. A simple walk in the park or in your backyard can make a difference. Incorporate vitamin D-rich foods. Make salmon or sardines a regular part of your meals. Add mushrooms to your salads and stews. Opt for fortified foods in your daily routine. Consider a blood test. If you live in an area with little sunshine, spend a lot of time indoors, have dark skin, or are an older adult, a simple blood test can give you the accurate information you need. Consult a professional. If the results show a deficiency, work with your doctor to find the right supplement dosage. Supplementation should be personalized and supervised to avoid any risks. Remember that vitamin D is like an orchestra conductor in our body. It coordinates multiple important functions and keeps everything in harmony. From strengthening our bones to supporting our immune system and improving our mood, this vitamin is truly essential for our overall health. Taking care of your vitamin D levels is one of the best investments you can make in your long-term well-being.